I never thought I'd find myself in Seattle, you know? A small-town Kansas girl with big dreams and music education. Growing up in Kansas, my world revolved around our local choir and the occasional state competition. I had been to Houston and New York before, both solo and with family, but after graduation, something changed. I got invited to this big music education workshop in Seattle. Me? In Seattle? It seemed impossible. I'd barely left Kansas. The flight was nerve-wracking. Every bump had me gripping the armrests. But nothing compared to the butterflies I felt meeting my roommates.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I play violin. Want help with your bag?
Her energy was infectious. I couldn't help but smile. Sarah was a few years younger than me, but she exuded confidence I could only dream of.
Hello, dears. I'm Margaret from Canada. I teach the little ones.
Margaret had this warmth about her, like a favorite aunt you can't wait to see at family gatherings. The next morning, we made our way to the workshop venue. The workshop was held at this place called the Music Place. Sounds simple, right? But as we walked in, I was overwhelmed by the sheer number of passionate educators.
Welcome, educators. Today we'll explore how to make music come alive for children.
As I watched the demonstration, something clicked. This wasn't just about notes and rhythms. It was about sparking joy and creativity.
Wasn't that amazing? I can't wait to try these techniques.
Her enthusiasm mirrored my own growing excitement.
You two remind me of why I started teaching in the first place.
Margaret's words struck a chord. We were all part of something bigger. During breaks, I found myself opening up, sharing stories with educators from all over. Each conversation broadened my horizons, showing me the countless ways music can touch lives. I realized that music education was so much more than I had ever imagined.
Come on, live a little.
As I hesitated at the pool's edge, I realized it was a metaphor for my whole trip. Taking a deep breath, I jumped in. The cool water was exhilarating. As I floated there, I realized how far I'd come, literally and figuratively. That evening, we decided to explore the city. Seattle's skyline glittered as we walked along the waterfront.
Music is a universal language, girls. Remember that.
Her words stuck with me, even as we boarded our flights home. As the plane took off, I looked down at Seattle, feeling a mix of sadness and excitement. I left Seattle with more than just teaching techniques. I left with a renewed passion for music and the confidence to share it with the world. Back in Kansas, everything looked the same, but I was different, ready to bring a bit of Seattle's rhythm to my own classroom, one beat at a time. A story of rhythm, growth, and the universal language of music.